not know who Matthew Sheppard is. Because in speaking to groups this week, we've learned some people don't, so I'm not going to give the story. Long story short, in 2008, it had been 10 years since he died, and nobody was doing anything. And that had been in my mind for 10 years, his death. And I said, Ricky, there's nobody doing anything. What do we do? So that day we just got a little poster board. We set up a candle, a plaque, and a ribbon at the John Weir Memorial Hate Crime plaque, which he passed on the way here. And we sat there for a minute and gave a moment of silence. Left our poster there for the day. And then the next year we did something bigger. And then in 2010 we did something bigger. And now here we go.
Hey guys, my name is Cody, and we're here with the HYC, the Hillcrest Youth Center. And this pledge that I'm about to read is the Hands Project Pledge. A world without abuse and violence is a dream we all share.
Any form of mistreatment of another is abuse, and all people have the right to live free of abuse and violence.
Anger is a feeling. Abuse and violence is a choice. Each of us must come to understand that it is within our personal power to choose not to abuse and use violence to resolve conflict.
We recognize that respect for ourselves and others is critical to developing healthy relationships at every age and in all circumstances.
Verbal and emotional abuse can be just as damaging as physical violence to people's self-worth, creating scars that are carried for the rest of their lives.
Verbal abuse, such as calling, insulting, and belittling, frequently escalates into simple force, like pushing, grabbing, or slapping, and the worst scenario is escalation of rage, serious violence, and even murder.
We, together with people around the country and the world, pledge, I will not
use my hands or my words for hurting myself or others.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
I'm very honored to be here this evening, and this is my first time participating in the memorial of one of us, a friend, a brother, whose life was taken in cold blood. But before I tell you my name is Joseph Mukombe. I was born in Uganda, and I'm gay, and I fight for gay rights in Uganda. I'm not very new to hate crimes. The country I come from is one of the worst countries to be gay. Like in my country, you get life for being gay, so it's that bad. I've lost a lot of friends, close friends, killed in cold blood just because of they are who they are. It hurts me that me myself, I was beat up with my family. They tied me up. They wanted to kill me just because I was gay, and they left a lot of scars on my body and my heart. And for a long time I walked around with these scars in my body, and I was like, at one time I thought that I was worthless and useless. I couldn't fit. People would see me and run away. They're like, okay, we don't want to associate with your kind. And I used to go to church, and they would preach like, okay, you're going to hell. When you come to church, like you know how welcome here. So I grew around a lot of hate. Yeah, but one time I said, okay, I'm not gonna live like this. I'm not gonna let them win. I have to stand up and tell the world what I believe. It's like people used to call me a lot of names, like whole life or whatever. But I'm like, no, that's not me. You won't tell me what I am. I know what I am. Fabulous. It's like each and every one of us here is special in the eyes of God. I grew up in the church, and I was taught a lot of lies that going to hell, God doesn't love me, and stuff like that. But as I grew up, I got to know God in a special way, and I found out that it was all lies. God loves each and every one of us. He created us as we are, and He doesn't make a mistake. So, people used to tell me I'm a mistake, but I said no, I'm not a mistake. Yeah. So, the other thing about me is like I ran away from my country because they wanted to kill me as they killed a lot of my friends. So right now I'm here fighting for my asylum, and right now it's not going anywhere. It's like so. If the worst comes to the worst, I'll be sent back to my country to die. But I'll fight on till the last day. And one important message I want to leave with you is like, let us be a voice and a face to a lot of our brothers out there who are living in discrimination every day, who are killed every day, who don't have a voice. So if we go out there and be a voice for each and every one of those people that that have lost their life or are still going through discrimination and hard, who make a difference. And what the world needs is people like us who come together and make a difference and try to make this world a better place for each and every one of us. So I'll leave you with that, and thank you for coming out tonight and supporting this group.